Hello, everybody. I'm Bodie Werner, and this is the Creativity Show. My mom, Claire Cooley, will be here in a sec. We're just getting started. We are live on Facebook, YouTube, and her Patreon, which is patreon.com/Claire Cooley. And definitely go check out her Patreon. That is where you can find her stencil designs and a lot of other cool stuff. We put her live streams up there. We're also going to be putting her audiobook there and ebook and other things. It's going to be like a central hub of all the creative goodness that is Claire Cooley. So if you're tuning in on Patreon or YouTube or Facebook, put your say hi in the comments. Let us know where you're tuning in from, where you are in the world. Say hi, and we love getting any of your questions and comments. And for those of you who left comments and questions that we didn't get to last time, I'll make sure she hears them this time. All right, how we doing out there? Good. Okay, here she comes.
Hi, I'm Clare Cooley. Thanks, Bodie. Today's creativity show is about how quickly we can turn something like this outfit, 4 different pieces. We're going to show you a time lapse of painting it, how quickly it turned from, honestly, this dark olive, which is a beautiful color, but it's so dark, and it turned into kind of just invisible until I put one gold maple leaf on the jacket, and I'm going to take it off so you can see the rest. The overshirt, it's very...
Step over a little bit more.
Wrong way.
You want me to play the time lapse or what?
I was going to show the outfit first.
Okay, let me go back to just you. There you are.
Good. So this overshirt has the whole turning, it feels like turning into fall with these leaves and this metal in it. When I did it just copper, it never felt right until I put the gold in it, and then I put one on the shirt and one on the pants and one on the suede coat. All these pieces I got used very, very inexpensively. Now it's a 4-piece ensemble that is art to wear. And so I wore these shoes that were a gift many years ago because they're the perfect shoes for this outfit. But boy, I would never go out in them, even when I was young, because wow, that's just way too risky. But they are cute as heck, and they work with this outfit. So now we can basically show, besides how quickly and inexpensively we can create our own fashion art to wear, our own taste, our own style. And if you need some help getting started, inspired, I put 18 flowers out on my Patreon that our members get for no extra. And anybody can buy one or however many they want, even if they're not a member, so that people can get started and transform things. The next thing I'll show you after I show you actually creating this in a time lapse will be a sweatshirt that goes back to how I started painting on clothes to cover a stain. So we'll show that after this. If you're ready for this time lapse,
Ready when you are.
Go for it.
Yeah, so real quick, I want to mention I just had the QR code up on the screen. We're going to show this time lapse here, and this shows the stencils that you can access on her Patreon. I'm going to put that up one more time while we're doing it. Here we go. Now it's playing. They can hear you.
Okay, so yeah, so this is me after I did this overshirt in just copper. I never loved it. So one day very recently, I said, you know, it needs some warmth. The copper and this dark green, they're so heavy. It needs some light. So when I then put these gold in to the shapes that the stenciled maple leaves made, but I did a little artistic embellishment. We get to do that. And the cool thing about stencils is it can make it so quick, but it's still, each piece is unique. And it is art to wear. And they last if you take care of them. I've had some pieces I've done with these golden acrylic paints for years, and scarves. So now we're doing the shirt. We just did the jacket, quick as that. And the other thing I want to say is start with the simple, the easy to increase. Go for minimalist, go for simple, see how you like it. And it took me a while to realize I needed to put gold on this. As soon as I did, I realized, oh, the shirt and the pants and the jacket all will get a gold maple leaf, and it'll be a whole ensemble quick as that. And if later I want to put more than one gold maple leaf on the pants, or I want to do a whole border, I get to. And meanwhile, I get to appreciate it the way it is and simple. So start simple and stay light, and it's easier to keep going and not waste. So the next thing I want to show, I did this and this sweatshirt yesterday in front of the camera. So you have the white sweatshirt.
I do.
So the white sweatshirt goes back to how I started, in that there were 2 oil stains couldn't come out, and I'm real good at removing stains. Bodie once, as a little boy, I heard bragging to one of his friends, my mom can get a stain out of anything. And I thought, wow, if I raised, am I blessed to have such a son that would appreciate such a thing as that. But there are things, appreciate me, that you can't get stains out of. So you got these stains and you don't wear the clothes, or you do and you feel funky in it, or you look a little less together, and or you get rid of it, which is what most people do. So I love making things that other people discard, which is used stores items, into beautiful clothes. So that's what, and they sometimes are elegant, like this silk outfit with a very beautiful soft suede leather jacket. Or the other end of the spectrum here is a sweatshirt. So can you stop it when it raises up to the camera?
Sure.
Hopefully I did that.
Well, it's going to zoom in actually in about 10 seconds here.
Okay, great. So I keep looking at the computer instead of you guys. Excuse me for that, but I'm seeing what you're seeing. And you can't see me anyway, so why am I even apologizing? I don't need to. And the next thing I'm going to show you after we zoom into this Did I lift it up to the camera there, or did you?
Yeah, but this is me editing, because when you lift it up to the camera, it goes out of focus.
Oh, yeah, see, Bodhi's the technical one. I'm the hands-on everything artist. It didn't occur to me. I thought I was being so clever bringing it up here, and I didn't realize you got to change the focus. It's not an eyeball. Okay.
All right.
So here's that stencil. And of course, because it's on a piece of Mylar, the dandelion.
In front of you. Contrast.
Good idea. Thank you. The dandelion growing out of the pocket happened to work because of where the stain was. I also thought it was sweatshirt, you know, out enjoying nature or playing sports or taking a walk. So this, some of my stencils are, none of them are older than my son Bodhi, but close. So here is my, when I get a project like the sweatshirt, which I was going to have close by, but I'm not sure where it went. But when I have a project like that, I come to my stencil container. Can they see into that?
Do you want the overhead camera turned on?
I don't think that's necessary. I'm just going to read how this is, you know, I'm an artist. So this is how accountants or people doing their accounting usually file their receipts. But for me, it's deer, origami cranes, pollinators, feathers, wings, insects, dragonflies, wildflowers, regional warblers and wildflowers, flowers, branches, mountain, nature, water lines, grasses, leaves, acorns, seashells, seahorses, fish, turtles, sea creatures, peace in 48 languages. So I can what could work and go to that category and pull out, as I did for this dandelion, because I thought this process is interesting, and pull out, you know, the plant forms that I turned into stencils and see what would work, because I just felt like a sweatshirt, and that it needed natural leaf patterns. And you can hear by the categories that I read, which I've never counted how many there are, and there's one that's not here I have to ask Bodhi about. They're all eventually, when as I can afford to put the time into releasing these as stencils, I did them as stencils partly to share, and so people can, you know, this is my way of hopefully encouraging people to use their creativity and design skills. And I'm so happy that somebody used never would have thought of using one of my flowers on top of a cake. She sprinkled through the stencil, I guess, the powdered sugar or whatever, but it was beautiful. And painting it on a guitar case, things I would not have thought of or done, and it's so gratifying to help other people release a little bit of their imagination into the world, which I think, I feel very strongly about this. It increases our peace to create, and sharing it increases peace in others, which increases it in the world. So it's my spiritual practice, and it's my joy, and it's healing, and it's life enhancing, and my life gets to be full of art, and I look like a rich woman, even though have a very modest, but I get to be an artist and get to help my son be a movie maker. And we get to share our work and get the helper's high when people say it helped them, it inspired them, it gave them some increased connection to their imaginations and courage to express it and share it with the world that needs it. We all need it. The world needs it. And there we go. So, Bo?
Yes.
Could you be ready to share another form of creativity, yours?
Whatever you'd like.
If you could be, if that's easy, I think that's a great time to do that.
Okay. Sure.
And before you start, I'm going to come back when you're done and show them another creative thing that I think is great and a great story. So I'll set that up while you can have the whole screen.
Okie dokie. Well, feel free to, when you come back, ask me any specific questions. But yeah, right now we're working on the episodic series here in Duluth. We are making an episodic series based on my series of novels. The first one is called Northport 1999, and it's currently out on my Patreon. It's a sci-fi thriller set in a fictional version of 90s Duluth, and we are making an anthology series based on different characters and scenarios from the novel. So each episode of this anthology series is a short film, and it's all in the same story world, and they kind of reference each other and they have connections, which I think will be very satisfying for the audience to pick up on as they watch each film. We have a casting call available right now for episode 3. It's a found footage film about a character. The main character is going out to investigate a government secret that they believe is that they can uncover. And throughout the course of the film, they undergo a very big transformation. And I'm not spoiling too much here, but the casting call is unique in that we want actors to make a found footage film instead of just reading a script in their self-tape audition like just about every other audition. We want them to bring their own creativity, their own imagination, and whether it's improvised or written, we want them to bring to life their own little found footage story, 2 minutes maximum. And I have the QR code to my Patreon because that is where the found footage casting call is right now. And it's free to sign up. And you go sign up there and you'll get all of the instructions and information and frequently asked questions. Yeah, and we're going to be utilizing what I've learned making 3D animated short films in Unreal Engine and what I've learned making live action films with actors and cameras and crew on set. We're going to bring those two worlds together, and so it's going to be a live action found footage film leveraging virtual production and Unreal Engine to make environments that this character is going to explore that just simply do not exist. There's no other way to bring the audience into this world than for us to make them in 3D. All right, are you ready for me to bring you back?
And yeah, I need to step this way.
You're fine.
Okay. Thank you for sharing that. And what a wonderful journey it is, learning experience, happy making, joyous, not only to see Bodhi's imagination being made into movies, but help him. I'm very proud and honored that I got to be in the situation of hearing the vision that started this whole Northport series movie and turned into a novel. And I just started asking him questions about this, I guess, nightmare, vision, dream. I don't know exactly where he saw it, but he described it to me, and I just asked questions, and it turned into all this. So we can help each other just by listening. And she goes silent to be dramatic. So, so I'm gonna wrap up today's by showing you the only piece of art I ever did for my own birthday present to myself, because it was a time in my life where the person who I thought was my partner, it just couldn't figure out how to be there for me, or didn't want to, or whatever. So I needed a present. So I made myself a piece of art that's a birthday present to myself that year. And now I'm going to use my copper chop that's in here, but I'm not going to do it right now because I just realized that I should clean it, because it's been sitting for a while and it could emboss dust or something into the piece. So I'm not going to do it right now, but I will share it either Sunday, one way or another, either live or the pre-recorded, and show you how. And when I do, that's when I'll share the story of how the chop came to be. And I feel good about wrapping it up here for today.
Fantastic.
Thank you so much, Bodhi. Thank you, everyone, for watching, telling a friend, sharing it, see it anytime, and making suggestions what you'd like to see in the future. And I'm beginning
Got some comments from Sue Spencer.
Oh, goody.
Sue Spencer said, "Hi, Claire. I see you and you look fabulous today. I can hear you clearly. I wore the stenciled shirt with the fringes you made for me. I just wore it yesterday. I always get compliments on your flower stencil."
What a beautiful acknowledgement. That makes me so happy. You're beautiful without the stenciled fringe shirt, but boy, that I thought would really enhance your jubilance and beauty. And thanks for sharing that. I really appreciate it.
And she said, "Hello, Bodhi. Looking forward to your next episode. Good luck with everything you do to make things happen." Thank you so much, Sue. And so happy to have you on the team, producer.
Yes, Sue is a producer, and
Sue and family.
That's right. And we're so, yeah, they're very special people, and very special to us. So thank you for being here and saying something, Sue. And we will hopefully have an in-person in the not too far off future, and have you playing any part you like in what we do next in his movie making world. And I want to make an announcement. The first time I'm doing this, I am looking for people that want to be on the creativity show, learning, experimenting, playing with creativity, and I get to be a guide. And so Sue,
you want to come make some art with us?
And yeah,
and
bring your guitar, because that's art.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So I'm open to looking for, and we're gonna do arties, I like to call them, parties where we do art, arties. It's not a bar.
BYOB, I guess.
Bring your own black pencils.
There you go. Yeah.
Okay, so there you go. Thanks so much. That's it for today, and we'll be back on Sunday at noon.